What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We have made it to SHOT Show, as you can see. This week I'm going to be diving into all the new products for 2024, talking to a bunch of different people, trying to get the inside scoop for you guys. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. All right guys, day one of SHOT Show. We're going to start cruising around, getting some info for you guys, so let's jump into it. We're here from Christensen Arms. She's going to show us all the new goodies for 2024. So Willie, what do you got?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are super excited about this one. This is our all-new Evoke. This is a fantastic entry point into the Christensen Arms lineup. This guy starts at $898, and the amount of bells and whistles and Christensen Arms quality that you get for that price point is, let me just tell you about it. So on this guy, it starts off with a proprietary Christensen Arms action. So you get a 60-degree bolt throw with a 3-lug bolt. So for everybody that's been wanting a shorter bolt throw, now you got it with 60 degrees on this one. We've got a number 4 contour precision stainless steel barrel that is Cerakoted. It is topped with a premium RFR style brake. So not just a radial, you're not just getting a thread protector, you are getting a premium brake on this. Obviously, since it's got a brake, it's threaded as well. You got 5/8 24, so you can throw a suppressor on it, which I personally love to do. So moving back again, it's got a hybrid grip angle. A lot of shooters are wanting to move toward that kind of positioning on the gun. We really enjoy it. So we went for a hybrid grip angle on this guy. You've got a premium adjustable trigger tech trigger. Starts at about 3.5 pounds from the factory, and you can adjust up and down from there. Moving forward, all of them come with an integrated rail on the front. One of the models comes with an ARCA rail as well. Everybody's been asking for an ARCA rail attachment. So now we've got ARCA on our precision model of this. 2 of the variants also come with a 0 MOA rail already mounted on the top. So you are getting all of this and a sub MOA accuracy guarantee for $898 is the starting point. And there's 4 different models. So we've got our base model. Over there we can check out our Mossy Oak as well. A lot of our southeastern guys have been asking for that one. This is called the Hunter, the Evoke Hunter. It's a proprietary camouflage from Christensen Arms. And then we don't have it on display here, but we have our precision model. And that's got a gorgeous hex pattern, and it has a carbon fiber adjustable cheek piece on it as well. So all of these Evoke start shipping in March 2024.
Nice. So you mentioned it's proprietary.
Yes.
Is the trigger group proprietary also? Or do aftermarket triggers?
Aftermarket triggers, yep.
Okay, and what are these stocks made out of?
So this is a synthetic stock. We don't like to get into the proprietary details of exactly how we make it, but this one's a synthetic stock.
This won't fit in another chassis. It's got to be the proprietary chassis. Yep. So if somebody wanted to buy it, swap it in a different chassis, it's got to be. We've
got plenty of other guns that they can do that with that are Remington 700 footprint, but on this guy, it's proprietary.
Okay, and I do know that there's a lot of people that really like that different grip angle.
Yeah, we've got traditional sporter style stocks, like our Ridgeline FFT, fantastic gun, one of our most popular, more of the traditional style, so we've got something to suit everybody. And you'll be able to get this in all popular calibers, 6.5 Creed, 6.5 PRC, 308, 300 Win, 7 PRC, 300 PRC, and a variety of others. So all the standard calibers that you would want.
And what do these things weigh, if you don't mind me asking?
So it starts at 7.2 pounds, I believe.
Okay, so it's not too heavy.
It's not too heavy.
So now we're over here at the MCR rifles. Willie's going to tell us a little bit about these ones as well.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to start from this side since that's where I'm standing. New MCR, it's got a premium RFR style brake on it, and with that, like we called out on the Evoke, same thing, threaded barrel, 5/8 24, great for suppression. I personally, when I go back and forth between suppressed and unsuppressed, I tend to actually prefer the brake on our guns because they do such a great job with reducing felt recoil. So fantastic brake. Going back from there, this is a Christensen Arms aero grade carbon fiber barrel. And fun fact, some people don't realize this, Christensen Arms invented the carbon fiber wrap barrel. So we've had 30 years to perfect. Going back from there, this is a Remington 700 style action. So everything that you would expect from that, you've got your 90-degree bolt throw. Love the Remington 700 style action for all of the aftermarket accessories that you can get with it. Super versatile. So going back, this one also has a hybrid grip angle similar to the Evoke. A little bit beefier on the palm swell on this guy, but grip angle. You've got push button adjustability on your cheek piece. You have QD attachment points in the front and rear. An integrated pick rail section. Premium adjustable trigger, starts at 3.5 pounds from the factory. You can adjust up and down by about a pound or so. And all of this is sitting on top of our gorgeous, super lightweight, Flash Forge technology carbon fiber stock. It's so lightweight, but it is so durable. And also on this guy, it comes standard with a drop box mag, so no hinge floor plate on this guy.
That's nice.
Yep, and it is going to run you $2,400, ships in March 2024.
So this one has a Christensen Arms trigger in it, where that one had a Trigger Tech.
They are both Trigger Tech.
Are they both Trigger Tech?
Yep, both Trigger Tech triggers, yes.
Well, that makes it nice.
Yeah.
So this, if you don't mind me, it's just got a push button here.
Push button, you can adjust that up and down a bit.
One-handed operation.
Yep.
Just about. And it's got the Remington 700 action in it, so it's the 90 degree, where that one was a 60 degree. And that is really lightweight.
And if you turn this around, one thing we didn't call out, it's got full M lock underneath as well.
So that makes it nice if somebody does want to put an arc rail on it. The pick rail is a little bit recessed in, so that can sit flat and
nice
you can
and smooth,
adjust how you want it.
Yeah, absolutely. And this guy's going to come in 6.5 PRC, 6.5 Creed, 308, 300 Win, 7 PRC, 300 PRC.
So all the popular big bores.
Yeah. Yep.
What MOA is the rail on this one?
That's a 20.
A 20 MOA.
Yep, so this one's 20 MOA. This is similar to our MHR.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and weight on this guy starts about 6.7, so whether you want this for your precision range gun or you want to take this as like a lightweight backcountry hunt gun, it's great for either one.
And do either of these come in different barrel lengths? I mean, are they all
No, they
caliber?
will. It varies by caliber.
Well, is there anything else we should know about these two guns?
Go buy it. Go buy it. It'll be shipping nationwide in March 2024. Now you've got this gentleman's back.
Sorry.
You're good. He does not come with the gun.
He does
not come with the gun.
That might drop the price.
You want to say anything nice about it while you're standing there? Okay.
That's something I would do.
You're good. You're good. But yeah, it'll start shipping in March, so look for it at your dealers, and if they don't have them, ask them for it.
Perfect. All right, now we're over here at the Modern Precision Rimfire. This is brand new for this year.
It is.
Willie, tell us about this one.
This is such a fun gun. I love it in the 16-inch variant suppressed. You throw a can on this, and it's oh my god, yeah. We've all had way too much fun getting familiar with this one. So you'll likely be familiar with Christensen Arms Modern Precision Rifle. So if you are, this will look very familiar. It's got a similar style chassis on it. This, if you push the button in and fold it, it stays secured with our Christensen Arms Magna-Lock technology. So it secures the stock down to it, makes it a great pack gun, great truck gun, anything like that. You've got adjustability on the cheek piece, and this is carbon fiber, our Flash Forge technology. Adjustability on the length of pull as well. You've got a 0 MOA rail. You can change this for 20, 40, 60. We've got them on our website, so you can swap that for whatever you want. It comes with a 10-round Ruger mag compatible, so a lot of people already have those at home. AR style grip, so again, you can swap that for if you've got a preferred grip that you want to use. Going forward, we've got M-Lock, pick rail, and this is our carbon fiber handguard. And underneath here is a Christensen Arms carbon fiber tension barrel. And then it's got threads on here, .528 for suppression. This is going to start you at $1,250, so $1,250 for a really incredible little gun, and it starts shipping in March 2024. Oh, I almost forgot. You got 3 different barrel lengths. You got 16, 18, and 20.
Okay.
You've got 22 LR, 22 mag, and 17 HMR, and you can get it in black, brown, and tungsten.
Nice.
Yeah.
This would be really fun in 17 HMR.
Yes.
I think.
People have been excited about it in 17 for sure. Great for a truck gun, great to strap onto a pack.
And everybody has Ruger magazines.
Yeah.
So you don't have to buy a bunch of different mags for...
Yeah, absolutely. And it'll ship with a 10-rounder, but obviously we sell them on our site. You can get whatever you want.
Is the trigger proprietary in this?
No, it is not. We do love to use our Trigger Tech triggers.
Trigger Tech? Okay. All right. And then it also interchangeable, like she said, with AR style grips. You can swap that out if you don't like grip texture, put whatever your preferred grip on it.
Yep, absolutely.
So that's awesome. And what are these ones? $12.99, is that what you said?
It is $12.49, so $12.50.
Okay.
$12.50, yeah.
And all these start shipping in March.
Yep, they start shipping in March. It's going to be a busy month.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate it.
I'm here with Chris from B&T. He's going to show us all the new goodies they're coming out with for 2024. So Chris, show us what you got.
Yeah, we got a ton to talk about. So one of the coolest things at the show today is a Glock 19 Hush Puppy. So this thing is has a tiny little wipe suppressor. It's a little bit longer than a Glock 34, so it's concealable. It's got an acro cut that is milled so deep into the slide that it co-witnesses with factory dovetail protectors, is what I call them. But the big news here is it's got a slide lock. Okay, so you can lock that slide so it will not eject around or spent case.
Oh,
so
really?
it's quieter. It's so quiet. It's like a loud snap of your fingers. And then so it will not. Obviously, it's quieter and it won't eject spent case. So if you wanted a low signature or an operational need to
one shot.
Yeah. And then, like I said, with a flip of a switch, you go back to a regular Glock 19.
Is this coming with the suppressor, the slide, all that stuff?
It's actually a total kit.
Oh, okay.
So we also have some operational ammo that's 158 grain subsonic ammunition that is gonna. It's the first like 200 of them or 250 are gonna ship it as a kit. They're in like a hard case.
What does one of these kits cost?
You know, we're gonna have to put that like at the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
So
okay.
This is the APC 9K SD squared. So when V&T, we obviously won the Army and the Air Force's subcompact weapon system contract. So we do have their they carry our gun. During the trials, we submitted two guns. We submitted the APC 9K, which ultimately won the contract, and then we submitted a second gun that was called the APC 9K SD squared, and it was a demonstration of technology. So what you have here is the shortest integrally suppressed submachine gun I ever produced. So it's 14.9 inches long. It has a suppressor that ends at the handguard. It has a ported barrel, so you can shoot 115 grain, 124 grain ammunition, and it will slow them to subsonic speed, so you don't have to use specialty ammunition like 147s or 158s. So again, this is the type of gun that you pull out from underneath your seat. You know, it's
backpack.
Yeah, man, and it's fully suppressed. And then if you want more suppression, like full-size SD suppression, it comes with a modular section that threads on, and then so now you get full-length SD, like, you know, mid to high 120 decibel levels. So super, super quiet. So that's the APC 9K SD squared. In line with the SDs is we have the brand new APC 300 SD, which is integrally suppressed 300 blackout. Has a very unique over-the-barrel suppressor system, so there's a ton of volume in here. Extremely quiet. Extremely quiet. It has a hydraulic buffer system in it, so it's very, very light recoiling.
Does this take normal, standard 300 blackout mags for any AR?
Yep, 100%. 100%. So that's the APC 300 SD. And then new for this year is a new line of suppressors. So B&T makes nearly 600 different suppressors. They are used globally. Everything that we've made up to this point is now considered the specialty line. Okay, and you can order it. We've wanted to streamline this, you know, our suppressor line and kind of minimize the choices that people have. So what we've done here is you've got two choices in 5.56 and 7.62. You've got a Rotex, and then you've got an SRBS, which is a hybrid, like flow-through type suppressor. They're all hub compatible. So if these are called a Rotex SF, so if you've got a B&T Rotex flash hider or Surefire War Comp, but have a dead air suppressor, you can now use your Surefire muzzle device
with your suppressor.
100%. So that's never been offered before. So that hub is made out of titanium. These suppressors, the Rotex line, start at $775 retail. So they're a crazy, crazy deal. You've got Inconel, 718 Inconel. There's no welds on these at all, so there's no failure points. They're 100% 3D printed. And so again, 3D printed Inconel, 3D printed titanium. So if you start looking at weights here, these are mixed up. That is 6.9 ounces for a full-size 7.62 suppressor.
That is really lightweight.
Yeah. 4 ounces for a K model.
And these come in multiple calibers?
Yep.
Are these all 5.56?
It's 5.56 and 7.62.
Okay.
So, and then you can choose between K compact and full size for 5.56 in titanium or Inconel, and then you've got a compact and full size in 7.62. We've also made our SQD and APC9 SD suppressors. They're all modular now. So you essentially get two suppressors in one. You get a compact and a full size. They just spin apart. And then you've got a ventilated and a non-ventilated end cap. So if you want reduced back pressure system technology, you can do that. Or if you want to turn the gas off, you can do that too, and it'll be a little bit quieter. But do me a favor and just feel those tolerances. It's like a luxury car door.
Yeah. That's really tight. No movement, nothing.
No, and it just snugs right up.
Yeah. That's nice. So if you are just running the bottom part, you can swap this cap onto the bottom part?
Yep, 100%.
Vice versa?
Yep. So compact or full size length, RBS, non-RBS. And then you've seen that attachment. That's a super quick disconnect. Goes right on a tri-lug and clicks right in place.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it'll go on any tri-lug. And then you push a button and it comes off.
Perfect.
There you try.
Yeah, that's slick, man. Easy peasy.
Yeah. So that's just a few examples of new products from B&T for 2024. There's a lot that we didn't cover. But if you're around, come by and or your viewers should come by and check it out.
Perfect. Well, thanks for your time, Chris. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah. So I'm here with Scotty with Glock. He's going to show us all the new offerings that they're coming out with this year. So Scotty, what do you got?
Well, first we have a new 19X. We kind of gave the 19X a facelift. So now the 19X is available in MOS configuration. So it's going to ship just like this with suppressor height sights and also a threaded barrel. So now those people that wanted the 19X but didn't want to get the slide cut, now it's going to come factory with MOS capability. All right. So
are these only available certain places?
Through Davidson's distributor.
Okay.
Davidson's the 19X.
Okay.
MOS. Yep.
Okay.
And then we have the G49, which is a Glock 19 length grip, but a Glock 17 length slide. All right. So same exact 19 frame as the G45 has. It just has a 17 length slide now. Okay. And then we also have the new performance trigger. That's at that booth over there. But the new performance trigger now, we've done some changes to it. So now it's going to be compatible with some of the Gen 4 models as well.
So it can drop in either Gen 5 or Gen 4?
Gen 5, Gen 4, 9mm guns, right?
Okay.
And if you do that, you need to make sure that you get the Gen 5 slide cover plate for the back of your Gen 4 slide. Okay?
I got you.
Because the slide cover plates are different. Got
Okay.
it? And then we also have some additional Gen 5 models, the G29, that's the subcompact 10mm, and we have the G30, which is the subcompact 45 auto.
Let's go check those out.
And then we have the G29 Gen 5, which is 10mm.
How many rounds do these ones hold?
They both hold 10 plus 1.
10 plus
Yep.
1 on both.
Yep.
Are they the same grips on both?
Same exact frame. So the 10mm and the 45 auto, they use the exact same frame. Pretty much these guns are pretty much identical except for a few things. On the old ones, the extractors were different. So I think the extractor's going to be different, okay? Other than that, the extractor and the ejectors, they're different.
But the frames are
The frames are
swap back and forth.
Yeah, the frames are identical. Yeah,
I got you.
The frames are identical. 10 mil, 45. They share the exact same frame.
Are these ones going to be available in MOS?
As of right now, no plans for MOS right now for these guns. Don't know if that could change, but as of right now, no MOS configuration.
Okay. And what is pricing on these? Do you know, or do you have that yet?
No, I don't have it yet, but probably gonna be around the same as all the other Gen 5s. Yeah.
Okay. And when will they be available?
Now.
Right now.
Yep.
Perfect. Well,
Yep.
thanks, Scotty. I appreciate your help, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
So I'm here with Nathaniel from Inforce Weapon Lights. He's going to run us through all the products that they got, stuff they've been working on, and maybe something coming up in the future. So Nathaniel, let us know what you got.
All right, well, first one I want to take a look at here is going to be our Gen 3 of our WML rifle lights. So this operates off of 2 batteries of the CR123As. It's an improvement over our Gen 2 with the all aluminum head for added durability, and then the clamp over here, same idea, polymer became aluminum for that as well. So I don't know if you've had your hands on this one before.
Not on this one, no. I have the previous generation.
So yeah, we got feedback that they would like to see lightweight from the polymer body kept, but they want to see some reinforced parts. So we listened, we upgraded those parts, and still got all the great ergonomics, easy activation from our Gen 1, Gen 2, just coming out with a little more stability and sturdiness without adding much weight.
What are these coated with?
So this is just going to be your mil-spec anodized, and for the polymer body, that hasn't changed, still the heavy-duty glass-filled nylon polymer. All right, so next up, some of my personal favorites. I'm going to go over to our Wild series of pistol lights. So if anybody's not familiar with these are all aluminum, no polymer parts here. This is our Wild 2, so it's great for duty-sized guns. Big non-slip activation paddles here, and this runs off of 2 batteries as well. It's got some serious throw for the package that it's in. Want to check that one out?
I have a couple of these on different weapons that I have.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Inforce lights are one of my favorite, just the look of them, how they activate. I like the switches a lot better than some other brands that are a little more cumbersome to activate.
Yeah, brands we won't mention here, but yeah, we are really proud of our activation paddles. Same type of activation paddles on the more compact version. The Wild 1 operates off a single CR123A battery. Same paddle size, but super sleek. I love these on a Glock. I run mine on a Glock as well. It almost looks factory made. I've had some people even ask, like, do you do a collab with them? But no, the answer is we just had a fit and finish that worked out real well.
They are good looking weapon lights. Is there anything in the works as far as upgrades for these, maybe rechargeable, anything like that?
So can't talk too much about what's in the pipeline, but the answer is yes. You can expect to see some expansions into our weapon light, the Wild series of weapon lights in the near future, especially with different sizing, moving down to maybe even some compact, stuff like that. So keep your eyes peeled for additions to this series, aside from just the Wild 1 and Wild 2.
And something I get asked all the time, do you guys work with holster companies as far as compatibility with holsters, sending out samples or whatever so they can get holsters made?
Right, so the answer is yes. That's been one of the biggest things for us, is trying to get more heavily integrated into all the different holster makers out there. I think everybody knows there's about 1 million of them at this point, so it takes some time. But some of the biggest names that we've gotten integrated with would be Safariland, US Duty Gear. So we're starting to hit really the top level of holster manufacturers and then working our way down.
Okay.
But the answer is yes. We already have some of our pistol lights, but maybe not both, integrated into some of the other holster manufacturers out there. But as we work our way down, you should expect to see the Wild 1, Wild 2, and any future generations being better integrated into some of the biggest name manufacturers out there.
Okay. Yeah, because that's something I struggle with sometimes, is finding holster compatibility, because there's a lot of different holster companies, a lot of different guys making kydex inside the waistband, whatever. And yeah, that makes sense, starting at the top, working your way down. But that's something I look forward to, is more holster compatibility, because that ultimately that keeps people from buying the lights.
Absolutely, and I've been in that same situation before, and I had to pick specifically the holster I wanted, not just based off of the brand that I started my search with, but about compatibility. So that's been a big thing for us as a secondary project, is not only producing a really high quality light, but then focusing on those other secondary thoughts like holsters of what else could people need in order to make that purchase.
So with that said, Nathaniel, is there anything else that's in the pipeline kind of coming down the road?
We do. We're a little tight-lipped right now about the next big drop that we're going to have, but keep your eyes peeled about the next 6 months or so for a big new addition to our weapon lights. I think everybody's going to be really excited, and a lot of the folks that have been saying we want to see X, Y, and Z, I think you're going to be really excited to see what we have coming out.
Perfect. Well, I do look forward to seeing that. Thanks again, Nathaniel. I appreciate you taking the time.
Appreciate you stopping by.
I'm here with Mike from Springfield Armory. He's going to tell us all about the new stuff coming out for 2024. Any variants, anything like that? So Mike, what do you got for us?
All right, so we have a new variant. We have some new variants of the Hellion. In case you're not familiar with the Hellion, it's basically a fully ambidextrous bullpup 5.56 rifle. As a left-hander who likes bullpups, this means a lot to me.
Yeah.
All the controls are either ambidextrous or reversible, like the charging handle, and you can take that ejection system, reverse it in a matter of minutes with no extra parts or tools, reverse the ejection port cover, you're good to go firing from the other shoulder. So basically, we have 16-inch guns here, and we have recently released 3 new versions of it. It is the gray, the Desert FDE, and the OD green. If you're familiar with the Hellion, it's the exact same gun, just new color options. In addition to these, the original gun was launched about 2 years ago. It was a standard black gun with a 16-inch barrel. These new color variants add some color. About 6 months ago, or a few months ago, we released an 18-inch version of the Hellion and a 20-inch version of the Hellion. 20-inch version of the gun comes, it's actually my personal favorite. It comes with machine gun style ribbing on the barrel and a bayonet lug too, and we sell the correct bayonet for it. So if you're a Hellion fan or a bullpup fan, there are a lot of options for you here.
Nice. So is this, they just take standard AR mags, correct?
Yep.
Is anything else proprietary to this? Could you drop an AR trigger in this?
No, it is. So I'm glad you mentioned that. This is based off of a Croatian military rifle. It was brought in and adapted by Springfield Armory, and some of the things that we had changed on it were specifically feeds from AR pattern magazines. Accepts AR pattern pistol grips. It comes with a BCM Gunfighter Mod 3 standard, but you can put practically any AR pattern grip on it.
Okay.
We had the 4N changed to take M-lock slots. Otherwise, it is a proprietary design. It's short stroke piston operated system, its own trigger system, trigger linkage, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
But anyone familiar with a lot of AR parts is going to be at home with this.
And is this gas adjustment here?
It is. It has
I'm
2
guessing?
positions. It has suppressed, or it has one mode for suppressed and off.
Gotcha. And these are out right now, these different colors?
Yep, they are all available right now.
Perfect. And what is the retail on these? It's probably the same as before, right?
About the 16-inch guns are $19.99 MSRP, and the 18 and 20-inch guns go up like $50 or $60 above that.
Is there any plans to do different calibers in the Hellion?
Nothing official right now. Stay tuned on it, but as it stands right now, it's a 5.56 223 gun.
Perfect. Well, let's check out what else you got.
All right.
Now we're going to take a look at the new TRP line from Springfield that was just released about a week ago.
All right, so anyone familiar with Springfield Armory or 1911s is probably familiar with the TRP. It's the Tactical Response Pistol. It's basically a custom grade pistol at a non-custom grade price is kind of the thinking on it. Well, like I said, it's been around since the 90s, so we thought it was time to take the TRP line, do a complete refresh, and about a week and a half ago, we launched 6 new versions of the TRP. There are 2, they're not here at this table, but I'll talk about them. They're 2 classic models. They're all steel guns. They're 5-inch all steel, 4 1/4-inch all steel. They are reminiscent of the original TRP with a lot of new upgrades. In addition to that, we have 2 railed models. The railed models are 5-inch all-steel guns with Picatinny rail in the dust cover. They are available in black or coyote brown. And then, most uniquely, we have 2 new CC models, which stands for Carry Contour. These are 4 1/4-inch guns with aluminum frames with a carry contour cut at the butt to make the gun easier to conceal. So basically, and all these guns are 45. So you're getting a much easier to carry and conceal version of the TRP. In addition to more of a tactical style with the rail, or one that's like a classic that's more like the original standard guns.
Are these compatible with all aftermarket kind of 1911 parts?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing, nothing really unique this is it's basically like a custom grade 1911, but all the core parts are still a core 1911.
Gotcha. Do these come optic cut at all?
They do not. But they do come with tritium 3-dot sight standard and new sighting serrations on the sighting plane.
Perfect. Well, that's a nice offering. I have played with these a little bit. Those grips are very grippy.
Yeah. Oh, those are all VZ grips, Hydra grips, G10 pattern. So, and that's different colors, variations of the colors, but they're all those style grips.
Nice. What else you got for us?
Well, why don't we go take a look at the Garrison 4 1/4?
Okay. Now we're going to take a look at the new Garrison. They came out with a few different variations this year, so let's take a look at them.
All right, so I know we've talked about it a little bit, but in case some of your viewers aren't familiar with it, the Garrison line was launched about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. It's basically a very classically styled 1911, but with some upgrades. It has modern 3-dot sights, low-profile style sights, has a beaver tail grip safety, slotted hammer. It's basically you're getting a semi-custom style gun, but you're getting it in a price range of more like $800 to $900 MSRP, which is a rip-roaring deal for a gun with forged components. So these guns were available in, or are available in stainless and blue in 9 or 45. We just today, at the first day of the show, released 2 new versions of the Garrison. They're 4 1/4 inch versions of the gun. Otherwise the same. These are all steel guns. They're available in stainless or blue. They're offered in 9 or 45. So everything that you like about the Garrison is here in the 4 1/4 inch gun. It's just a little bit easier to carry.
So they're both available in 9 or 45?
They are.
What's the capacity on the 9mm ones?
I believe it is a 9+1.
9+1?
And it should be 7+1 on the 45.
Gotcha. So when are the smaller versions going to be available for the public?
They are technically available right now. It might take them a little bit of time to get into the distribution network, but I would say they should be available very soon.
Right now.
Yeah.
Sub $900 gun.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, Michael, I appreciate you taking the time to show us all the new stuff coming out this year, and appreciate it. All right, guys, so that was day 1 of SHOT Show. We walked our asses off. I'm going to be getting more content for you coming. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and we'll check you guys tomorrow.